So our next guest is someone that obviously is why we're here today. Because if it wasn't for him, we'd be at the Ramada Inn, literally. We would be there. And so this has been a beautiful place here. And this whole campus, this whole experience is the vision of one person who then found other people who shared the vision. And just like I had a vision and you're all part of that vision, he's my personal coach and mentor, one of the most successful people I know. He's all about giving, sharing, has taught me the value of relationships, more importantly. And probably one of the most important words that we have adopted here at the JT Foxx organization is the word wow. And I look forward to his coaching sessions every week. In fact, I found out that I may have not a coaching session in December, and I just kind of extorted him and said if he doesn't do it, then my life will crumble, my business will fall apart, and I'll never have to see him again. And he says, let's just cancel the rest of the year, and then next year as well. So we have a great time. I had the pleasure of having lunch with him again. I've been here for a week, so it just seems like forever. And it was just a fantastic lunch. I've learned so much. Has become a very close friend. And you're only as good as the friends and mentors and coaches you have in your life. And so I'm very blessed to have him. He has been one of the big influences of me, and hopefully for many, many years to come. Please welcome my coach, Nito Cobain. How's that work?
Well, they love you in other ways, JT.
What other ways is that?
Not sure.
So, do you want to announce to everybody the pending adoption you've accepted?
Unfortunately, the U.S. government has turned it down
I'm being deported back to Canada?
on the ground that you're an illegal alien. But the state of Washington will take it.
Unless there's $1 million donation, that's the dad you might want to ask. That's Mr. Unwell. But then we heard about that you went to Roger and asked him about the golf carts as soon as you got off you went back to Roger and told him about the golf carts. So.
No, I went back to admissions and said, don't accept Nathan, should he apply? I think there was a misunderstanding.
Peter, where's your checkbook? Remember, for $1 million, you got a hug. So, but it's great. Would you say, just to the group, a lot of people think I sat the first mastermind, I don't know if you met, I sat there, which now, the next one I sat over there because for some reason someone talked me outside and the mastermind filled up, and then I had the last seat over there, and then this one I made sure I was first there, and so which turned out to be a good or a bad thing. But could you say the difference you've seen in me, the transformation from the moment you start? I attended the first IQ, the mastermind, to you coaching me to today, and then I'll let you start with.
I believe in miracles. God is so good. But by the grace of God. Well, no, I mean, JT is such a smart guy. That's, I often say when you want to look at someone, evaluate someone, one of the first things you want to look at is intelligence. Because to be honest with you, if someone is not intelligent, it's pretty tough. You got to be intelligent. You can give the greatest idea to someone who has, a mediocre level of intellectual understanding, and what happens is they will be incapable of fully comprehending the concept. Worse still, they'll be incapable of taking that concept and stretching it into other concepts that they can create on their own. So, JT can't claim that. That came from his mother, his father, his heritage. He's got a high IQ, clearly. I know that because in the sessions that we have, any questions he asks, any comments he makes, always, they're very penetrating. They don't always come at the right time. ADHD shows up. But
is it a roast or you're complimenting me?
We try to slip him some pills in his Coca-Cola. But the question's always good, which shows if he's connected to the innermost point that you're talking about. Is what I call the microcosmic essence of an issue. A lot of people sort of look at the issue like this. Some people have the capacity to go the microcosmic essence, to the heart, to the source of the issue. Because if you understand the heart of it, you can really build from the heart in many other ways. And so, JT has a lot of, as you know, he has a lot of capabilities in that area. And he needs to be around people like me. He'll settle him down.
Well, I think I've matured over the past, business-wise.
You have. No, you have.
And I said this yesterday.
Not just business-wise.
personally.
Other ways too, sure. We all met you every day.
Someone said, and I'm gonna tell you this story, someone said to me that, and you know, one of my gifts, and everyone knows here, is building relationships, increasing a circle of influence. I do that very well. I always put other people's needs first and you connect. But someone said to me that if I can, because you do that at 85% of the people like you, and you said to me, whether it's me or you, there's always gonna be jealous people, there's always gonna be critics. And I just have a lot more critics than most sometimes, right? Compared to you. See,
No, we all have critics.
We all have critics. And so to me, I said to myself, I said, if you can add an extra 35% of neato inside your life, you know, because you're always, you know, your mood, I mean, I don't think I've ever seen you get upset or just, you could turn it on just like that and touch people's lives and people remember. Just remember, say you get out of the car, you shook the person's hand, you'll stop the car, wave at them. Those little details that go above and beyond. And sometimes when you're busy, it's just easy to say like, and almost how celebrities get jaded. It's like, ugh, like leave me alone, when they forget that those are the people that pay to buy their movies or their sports.